You should try one. All right, all right. Now's better than later. Play with you a little, so you can get off my back. Got it. All right, all right. I'll get on it. So you can get off my back. Now's better than later. All right. Got it. Now's better than later. So you can get off my back. All right, all right. I'll get on it. Now's better than later. All right, all right. Got it. So you can get off my back. I'll get on it. Now's better than later. Got it. All right, all right. So you can get on my back. All right, all right. Because I can't keep my other people alive. Okay, here. All right, in this case, you get to control 4 different people. You've got to use the big giant ballistic to kill the dragon. The faster you kill the dragon, the less you have to fight everybody else. You have a wheel, I think it's this one, left trigger, that will allow you to bring armies in. You only have 3 armies left. So I'm going to show you real quick.
Call all the armies in immediately.
Because you can't call them in, it's one at a time. It's just the way the system is. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is the end, though. You killed the dragon, it's the end of the story. Apparently, killing the Kuari in the last one was only the end of chapter 3.
Told you.
Means I have another big boss coming up.
Told you.
Whatever. I don't care. I've never played that game before. I've played this one before, so I know it's coming. Alright, so wait, watch. Yes, about 6 times. I don't know why I can't do it now. So see that? I'm holding down left trigger. You push it up. It's because I'm old, yes. So now I can pick which ones I want.
50 elves.
Those are, yeah, they're archers, so that could be good for you or not. You only have 12, you have no mages left, a red cliff left, I killed them already. You have dwarfs left, and then you have mages, only 12 of them left. So when you run out your elves, you can go to that. To move back and forth between the characters is the bumper buttons, up and down. Your main character is the one that's highlighted right now. You'll know they're highlighted that way. Your mage has healing powers. I'm not sure she uses them a lot, but because I don't think they replenish her blue line there, which is the stamina basically, but it's their mage power. Same thing. This button attacks.
how I use the ballista to kill the dragon.
You stand in front of it till the little eyeball says ballista, and then you hit the X button. If it's not aimed right,
or the A button?
The A button. If it's not aimed right, it'll rotate till it tilts on the dragon. The main character is an archer as well. You can flip between doing the two swords to doing the archery, or she may be already set up as an archer at the moment, I don't remember. But the moment you leave her to play another character, she automatically goes to the bow and arrow. Yeah. So that's why I said I'd stop and try to pull back. This button right here will let you pull up your inventory so that you can switch your weapons and stuff and everything. You're going to end up losing your characters unless you're good enough to, if you can scroll through fast enough, you can heal. They all been set up with heal powers. Let me see. Yep. Yeah, so they all have. If you can keep her from bouncing around on your thing, that's her best weapon. You can attack the dragon as well. The ballistic hits far harder. But you have to keep them alive too, and they're all attacking too.
Do I stay around it?
Yes, if you stand right next to it and hit the A button. I don't know. If not that one, there's another one right next to it that's closer. So that probably will work better. Got it. That one over there. Oh, it's flying now. So you gotta wait so you know where you can hit it. But it'll automatically go in and see where it's gonna hit it. Well, once there'll be a little bar that shows up that says you're hitting it.
Well, I can see the damage values. I know I'm hitting it. And I know I'm doing damage.
Only one at a time. 46 it says.
It's switching between. It's on a range.
Well, right. Now the 46 could be Alistair, who's your second in thing. He could actually be giving it more damage than you are. Here you give more damage.
Alright.
We're only doing one damage.
Now's better than later.
Alistair has to do one.
Alright.
Yep, yeah. So hard to stay up.
Now's better than later.
It comes up after I hit it. That's when the big damage.
Alright.
That's how I killed it last time.
So you can get off my back.
Because there's enemies.
Alright.
That's the
Now's
part.
better than later. Look at you.
The faster you hit that dragon, it's gonna fly over to the other side.
Now's better than later. Alright. Got it. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. I got it. Alright. I'll get on it. Got it. Now's better than later.
Goes all the way over to the corner, it flies up, and then comes down. So you just have to wait for it to land.
All my guys are close.
Yep. You might as well kill them all the way. They're killing now.
Alright. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. Alright. I'll get on it. Got it. Now's better than later. I'll get on. Now's better than later.
It'll land. If you hit the ballistic, it'll show you where it's
My
at.
elves are dying.
Yep.
I'll get on.
That's the problem. You have to
So you can get off my back. Alright.
They talk to you. Alright, you mate.
Defend yourself!
Like, I was just swallowing. As long as you get out of your life,
Now's better than later.
but not yet.
Alright. So you can get off my back. I'll get on. Now's better than later.
It's over there, yeah. There's a ballistic across the way. It's closer to that one. You don't hit it from here. I tried it.
Can I get you?
It just goes
So
down
you can
into
get
that
off my
area
back.
right there. Watch out! That's how you
Why?
let that fall.
I have over 60. Yes. I have over 60 on all of this.
I'll get on.
Crap.
I'll get on. Alright. Now's better than later. Now's better than later. Alright. Now's better than later. I'll get on. Can I get you a letter so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. I'll get on. Alright. I'll get on. Now's better than later. Now's better than later. Alright. Got it. Can I get you? Now's better than later. Alright. I'll get on. So you can get off my back. Alright. Now's better than later. I'll get on. Now's better than later.
It's funny because I 6 times
You can
before.
get off my back.
Ooh, can't do it now.
Got it. Now's better than later. Alright. I'll get on it. Now's better than later. So you can get off my back.
Please.
Alright. Now's better than later. I'll get on it. So you can get off my back. Alright. Got it. Now's better than later. Alright.
Yeah, it's right there, all about healing. No, not that one. That one's to bring back the dead. Go back to your
There's a good guy right there.
go to push it. Yeah, but those ones won't come alive.
Immediately.
Oh, shit.
You can get to the bunch. First and second one has anything that has a cross in the blue. This is where I always die.
This is fun.
You can call more army.
I really like how the characters don't say where you leave them. You have to figure out.
Because they're following you. You can make them stay where you want.
How do I open up the archive?
The other way.
not as fun.
It's not. This is the end, that's why. You're at the end.
You've been stuck on this for like months.
Yeah, almost 2 years. I restarted the game because I didn't have enough power to get through this.
I don't think you have enough power to get through this.
I've done everything there is. It's just strategy waste. Okay. So it's the little button.
If the mage is the weakest one, why not have her man the ballista?
That's fine, you can do that too. You can do it however you want. Okay. So this the button that's, I don't know what it's called. It's not the start button, it's the option button. Okay, so you go to your inventory, that's where you can change everything. There's skills, you can do whatever you want in there.
How do I summon the armies?
Oh.
Where's that?
Okay, get out of there. It's the left trigger button.
Got it.
And there you go, and then you pick out which ones you want to use.
I'll summon mages for now, and then once they die, I'll go with
This
those.
one's face is a mouth. Think about the time.
Swinny, who? Swinny the Pooh.
I mean, either or. Your main character's already dying, though. You can have them still fight you. There's no need to do it. Yeah, wherever you go.
Ready.
These
Try it one
guys
more time, and
are
if you
bad
don't.
at saving.
I know the problem is. Wait, I guess you're right. Taking the weakest character would probably be the best thing. But I just want to know you just can't keep them alive.
The main character's over here fighting. I think the only one fighting here is the
It is done.
Yes.
They will all
Now's
leave
better
the
than later.
next thing.
ballista.
Immediately. I shall do so.
Micromanage.
Fight dragons, and you can pick different characters.
I'm not that good at strength either.
Strength isn't the issue, it's knowing the strength and not strength to use characters. You can build them up along with you. So if you only staying through the whole time, then there might be a strong character that would be better to have. But you would know. Now I played with female elf, Alistair, as a warrior.
I'm with you now.
They can't.
I tried all of their abilities and none of them
It's
worked.
done.
If you want, next time around, I can say that might have
Heal. Heal, you idiot. Run away and heal. Can't take them all on by yourself. Run away.
You can, you just figure out how to do it.
3 on 1 is not a fair fight.
Let's make this
Come on.
quick.
Not that one. Not that one. Left trigger. And they can help you with those. You gotta get back to the ballista. You hit the ballista.
Done. As you wish. Off my gun. All right.
It's probably another one of those situations where if you have the right team setup, it's like super easy. It's like one very specific team setup you have to find.
Well, I'm telling you what part of the problem is. Okay, part of the problem is that you have to pick the team that you think is going to do the best, and then you really have to run through with them as companions. So if you don't pick the right one,
Should do a let's play with you commentating when you play.
would you play?
Yeah.
We could do that.
Then I can build you up a nice team.
Whatever. Whatever. Thanks, son. Never mind. I don't think I want where you can yell at me. Haha, I won.
I wouldn't do it.
Well, I'm telling you, I ran with, I didn't play, the one chick. Lillian.
It's a very stupid dragon. It's kind of just standing there.
Well, no, its wing is damaged. Another black warden damaged its wing. So I don't see any damage coming off of it, though, from where you're at. You need to be over on that other side.
I'm hitting it.
It's not showing any damage.
The ballista shot is connecting with its body.
It's not showing any damage, I'm telling you.
I think it's I'm just too far away.
You have to have, well, I'm guaranteeing you get closer to that thing, you're going to find out you didn't hit it. You might want to heal yourself, though, before you do that. Oh, maybe.
I've been hitting it.
Okay, you're pretty close. You got no dwarfs, though. You might want to pull in another army.
Probably will. to distract it.
You only have the elves left, though. They're archers, though. They're pretty good.
Into its maw. Keep it distracted.
But the only way you get it is with the ballistics. And I can't remember if it comes back after this time. I'm sorry. But she is pretty powerful this time around. She wasn't powerful last time. You have to wait for him to land. He's gonna land. I just don't know where he's landing at. You could look up. See if it's on one of the things there. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Go out in the middle, it'll jump down on you, I'm sure.
Teamwork.
Oh, it's way over there. You have to go over to the other ballistics.
Not again.
Nope. Slice down. Thank you.
She was the only one who survived. All the elves died. Every other warrior died.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. Dog.
Well, because you don't want, there's a storyline that goes with each of them in the thing. Either it kills her or it doesn't kill her, and I can't remember what happened.
It does both. Puts a branch in the timeline.
Well, then you play Dragon Age 2. It's that
Dragon Age 2?
No, it's a Dragon Age 1. Alistair becomes king.
That explains why it was...
Yeah, this was 2009 that came out.
It's 11 years ago.
Yep, mark it down. That should be it. That should be the end of the story.
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
Well, they're not going to be able to hear your commentary on this anyway. Right now.
Well, if I sit over that.
Well, I'm going to get a new stand.
Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king.
And a desk that goes this way, so I can put stuff here so we can try. Now, in the first time I
Grey
played,
Warden stood redeemed, and a new age had begun.
he lived.
But at what cost?
So I got angry with her because she made him out baby with one of the mages. So, thank you, son. I can now put that down as a chapter.
I'm truly the best
My friends,
at Dragon Age.
we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory.
Maybe you believe it.
Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation.
Very weird character.
The one who led the final charge against the archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all she saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
I should get to decide.
Entitled to the riches of gold, I think, across the land. So it's gonna be between these two. I ask that land be granted to the Dalish, your majesty, or the sacrifice of the warden should not be forgotten again. I think I will that
I
one.
have no need of anything further.
I think that can be accomplished. The hinterlands to the north of the Korkari Wilds, including Ostagar, are hereby granted to the Dalish elves. It's rugged land, and there will be much for us to work out, but let's hope this is just the first step in our people working together. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I think you'll need my help. Very dark. Still a threat to very see me. I think I will travel this return.
That they do. I'm glad one of us is staying with them at least. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready. So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon.
If you want, we can do
But
a
of
let's
course
play
you
one
would
of
make
these
it.
things.
I knew you would. I guess Morrigan was telling the truth after all. About the ritual. The rest of the Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet from Morlaix. But they've already sent questions.
Maybe
What
you should
should
do
I
a
tell them?
Fable Let's Play together. I think that'd be... Or Fallout New
Yes,
Vegas.
all you need is a Maleficar willing to have your demon baby. Who knew? No, I suppose I'll just keep that to myself. I can shrug and look stupid. It's a talent. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or
You need to find Fallout New Vegas, though.
Why?
Because it's lost.
It's not lost. It should. Did you check in there? Did he return it?
He returned Fallout 3.
But not Fallout New Vegas?
I don't know if he returned Fallout New Vegas.
Look down in there, those bins there. At this rate, you could probably buy it brand new on your PlayStation or Xbox for like $2 or something.
Probably. See Fallout 4.
I'm just concerned about what that ritual is going to cost.
Huh? There's a little box down there.
At any rate, I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. It can never
It
wait.
might not have been in a case.
And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks for everything.
Feather left me. Feather left me.
I'll let you get to your adoring public.
I don't see it.
They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Maybe I'll buy you the Game of the Year version. Oh, I think that's what that was.
I was thinking of getting Fallout 4 for my PlayStation, because I got it for the Xbox One, but now there isn't an Xbox One upstairs. So.
No, but there will be.
When you get the...
In January.
You were gonna get the Series X, right? And then put the one upstairs.
I'm gonna put this one upstairs and the new one down here, and you'll be able to access everything off of that, right?
Right.
Are we done talking with you?
I'm gonna go upstairs.
The crowd is waiting for you outside.
Where's the rest of my other people? Ashella?
Andera Natishan Dalan, it is so wonderful to see you again, healthy and whole. I fear they were too afraid to come into such a great city. It is so different from what we are used to. I find myself constantly bewildered. They send their well wishes with me. The Keeper was especially proud of the word of your victory. She said she cannot wait to tell the other clans. And this thing you have done, land to settle on, I cannot express what this means to the clans. Imagine the look on the Keeper's face when she learns of this. Will you come with me to tell her? Wonderful. You will see the joy.
I'm sorry I'm
this
not
will bring.
talking. I was
It will be a
thinking,
day to
and then
remember
I
for
don't know
a
if
very long
the sound's
time.
going to come through on this because
could
I
build
had
a
sounds in the background
house.
going on.
On land that is my own, forever. Is that not the strangest thought? But I should not take up so much of your time. Go, Dalan. Celebrate your victory and be merry. The gods smile on you truly.
Okay, so...
So here we are. The conquering heroine has won the day, and now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending. And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again. I expect to leave a month from now with a small army of Templars and priests. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
Okay.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you. You see? This is why I like you. Always game for a little fun. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you were planning on returning to the Grey Warden fold soon. Is that true? A Grey Warden? Me? Oh, no. There are some bodily fluids even I won't touch. The Grey Wardens seem to be a fun bunch to hang around, however. Maybe they won't mind a resident assassin. I'm an excellent mascot. Then let us not spend any time apart. It shall be an adventure to remember. Well, another one. Well then, since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been sufficiently paraded in front of the populace. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Yeah. So silly. Oh, where's the magic lady?
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel? Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better? I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer, but I cannot. What time I have remaining, I wish to spend being...
Are you indicating I won't be in
Do
future?
not see each other again. Live well, Warden. And thank you.
Okay. Oh, I gotta talk to him.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably
Not very
because
good
they put
recording,
dirt
I
in it.
apologize.
Go figure. For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. I got offered a spot in the human army. And not as a mascot either. You know, these humans aren't bad for all their long legs. Yeah, makes me wish Bronca was still around so she could see what she's missing. Stupid girl. Ah, well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong. It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Okay, so who do we have left that we haven't said goodbye to? Oh, Stan. It's not Stern. Stan.
They call you Hero. I have not heard it used before, but I think I understand the intent. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud. When a Kunoran Vel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits.
You notice he doesn't
public
have
chanting,
horns.
meditations abandoned. It is madness. It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you. Is that truly what you want? There is much to hold you here, and it is a long journey.
Can always come back.
If you truly wish to come, I have a ship prepared to leave in 2 days' time. Meet me at the docks after all this celebration is over. It would be good to continue our travels. If I do not see you there, Panahedan Kadan. May you always find the path you seek.
Cool, cool, cool. Oh wait, my cat, dog? No, that's not my dog. Guard, guard, guard. Open the door.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowd's outside.
Yep, let's go.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed his coronation, Alistair proved to be a popular king, if largely unwilling to involve himself in the matter of governing. He traveled often, making appearances in towns throughout Ferelda to the great delight of commoners. They referred to him as the king with the common touch, even if few knew it was a simple aversion to life at court. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelda did not spread outside the chantry until Brother Genetivia made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspan. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with the Andraste cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found, and they were located, however, in the ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. Many made demands to secure the ashes so that the followers could undertake pilgrimage to partake of their healing powers. Following numerous failed attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to find another haven, but leaving the mountain-top sanctum in ruins. And I can say the word, found no traces of the urn. You know, when you dig into the thing. It'll sit in my head and I'll answer it later. People began to doubt that the ashes had ever been found, while others claimed that a cult of Andraste's followers stole them from the temple. Still others say that the maker himself removed the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and the first enchanter, Irving, was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the Allen Age, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder his personal court to his personal court. Named there to his personal court. A scandal among the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alleged community. Interesting. I don't know why that's up there. In time became the new elder. The outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. And Arl Edaman remained in Denterum for some time, acting as the chancellor and chief advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who still grateful to the night he spent defending their lives. In time, Edaman advocated in favor of his brother, an event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both among the Dalish as well as the Ferendal court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish elves moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostgard. Weary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lyanna's leadership kept peace alive. In Ozamon, King Haralman found himself in a protracted battle against Bethel's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarf's isolation from the surface met any success. In time, Haralman's health began to fail. Some deemed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for a successor began almost immediately. Brother Burl's new chantry in Ostermar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarfs. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. Brother Burkel resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the divine even contemplated a new exalted march. The dwarfen mage Dagonot ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory on how lithium vapors related to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Although the Advil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Ozamar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Advil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Advil, and upon returning to Ozamar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Karadin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Ozamar, however, and demanded among the Smith caste to reopen Kaladin's research refused to abate. I did that wrong. As good as a word, Morrigan disappeared once the archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even had been with child. The companions who traveled with Rain eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or call to further adventure. The Grey Wardens welcomed their hero back in the fold gladly, and eager to receive a hero who faced the archdemon and lived to pass on the knowledge. As the blighted lands began to heal, the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the order in Amarothian. They discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orleans and across the shining sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But there are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Rain sank her blade into the archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It is not the last that Felden would hear of her, however. Okay. And that should be it. Yep, we're all done. Hooray. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Alright. Thanks guys for watching. I'm glad that I ended it. It was not me playing the last part of it. Apparently I have gotten too old and my hands don't move fast enough. So my son helps me out. He helped me finish the game. But it is done, and that's all I care about. Alright, catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out of here.